Yeah, so we'll be talking about how to consistently book client through Instagram. All right, booking client is our number one um module, right? That's what we focus on. Okay, so now a lot of you, I know Instagram has been something like a lot of you have been learning how to take advantage of, and I've gotten like two, three, four questions about that, and that's why I'm talking about it today. Um, Remember, all the focus is to book client. All right, so that's what we'll be talking about today. But before I jump into that, I have some housekeeping. Number one, let me know if you have any question. Drop it on the comment section below, or email me, DM me, or PM me your question, and I'll be happy to answer your question. Number two, if you're watching me live, please type hashtag live. If you're watching me on replay, type hashtag replay. All right, and then the number three housekeeping is to work with me. All right, email me, DM me, or PM me the word work with Kate, and I will send you all the details you need on how to apply. All right, so let's dive into it. My name is Kate. I'm a business coach and a social media marketing strategist. I work with mom. I help them start or scale their already own service-based businesses. All right, it doesn't matter what it is that you are struggling with in your business. I can help you because the solution that I have is my one-on-one coaching program, which is zero to unlimited client. It is a custom made package, right? So that's why I say it doesn't matter what you struggle with, because it's going to be custom made to you, to your needs, to your family needs, and to your business needs. So it's not a one size fit all right? So that's why I say whatever it is you're struggling with, we can get it done. All right, so let's jump into this. Our topic for today is how to book client through Instagram. All right. Um, Number one thing about Instagram is a social media platform. That means you gotta be social. All right. Unlike Facebook, even though it's a social media, but it's more on a Facebook, right? Like face and then book, right? But Instagram is completely different. It's a social, so that's where you gotta be social. You don't just post and ghost. Like, you don't just post and like, okay, I posted for the day, then I'm good. You're not gonna make it on Instagram. You have to be social on Instagram. Do what it says. That's the thing with every platform. Every platform has its own kind of like the pillar message. All right, so every platform has its message, so you gotta play by their rules in order for you to kill it in there. So like we know, Instagram is about being social, right? Be social and you will kill it there. All right, so my number one and tip is content strategy. In order to kill it through Instagram, you have to focus on your content strategy. All right, content strategy is not just about the content. My content strategy is like split into three. Okay, it's not just about the content you post, it's about you growing, it's about you building community. So it's just like my three power strategy, right? You talk about growth, community, and closing. But with the content strategy, it's more like content, growth, and community. Like, we still need community in any, like, whichever way you look at it, you need it. All right, so let's dive into it. Content strategy that I have here, number one, is knowing who your target audience is. All right, so that's number one, your target audience. Number two, right? Knowing your actually Number one is that you knowing your target audience, right? Because a content strategy is, you gotta have a strategy in place for you to make it in any platform. If you're just going there to just post and run away, or just post and leave and hoping that everyone will just run to your post and like it, comment it, it doesn't work out that way. It's two ways. All right, you gotta like someone else, and for them to look at you. Or your content strategy has to be played the right way, which is number one, who is your target audience? Make sure you know their pain point. So let your content be about the pain point. It's kind of like a solution, because you gotta give them value for them to look your way. It's just the same play. You have to play the same way you play anywhere. Figure out your client pain point or your target audience pain point. Create content within their pain points, right? Solution within their pain point. Figure it out. So let's say now, as a coach, right? You take care of, let's say, I don't know. Let me think about something that you can do. All right. Or let's say you coach startups, okay? People that are just starting up their business, and it doesn't matter what, like a specific niche, but you just coach people that want to start a business, right? What is their pain point? You have to think about that pain point. Is their pain point starting a business, or getting client, or selling whatever it is that they want to sell? Now, let your content be about helping them reach their goal. All right? Your content, that's the being strategic. You have to have a strategy in place. What is your content? What is the kind of like, why are you posting that content, right? You have to solve problem. So if that problem that you're solving is about your target audience, it makes it easier for them to notice you. It makes it easier for them to want to know more. Think about your content. Solve problems with your content. Build curiosity with your content. Right? So number one, content. Be specific by solving their problems. Solve their problem with your content. Number two, have a reason behind it. So let's say you want to launch something, or you want to promote something. Have it at the back of your mind when you create the content. Let it correlate with whatever it is you're marketing that week. Let it correlate with whatever the offer you want to give them that week or that month, whatever it is. All right, so you got to know, have a message behind all your posts. So one, content. Two, a message behind it. Know why you're posting. It's not just posting. All right, don't post mindlessly. Post with intention. All right, number three, always have a call to action. Let them know they can reach you by DMs, or by just leaving a comment. Let them know, or say, if you know someone that will find value in this post, tag them, or share this post with someone that will find value in it, right? Or like, just figure out, there's a lot of call to action. I'm gonna see if I can look for some call to action. You need call to action in all you do. It helps you your audience kind of see more of your post, right? Figure it out. Think about call to action that you need, right? So let's say you have a product you want to promote, and you have that post correlating with your product. At the end of your description, put it in there. Hey, check out this, right? If it's an offer, hey, check out this offer, because you have to have a call to action. Sometimes we think our audience or our target or ideal client knows what to do. No, they still want, like, they might know, but without you telling them, they will just read it and go, or just like it and go. But when you tell them what to do, it's easier for them to actually do that. All right, so tell them what to do. Put a call to action on all your posts. It makes it easier for them to take action. Number one thing that I want you to focus is always invite them to DMs. All right, because I used to, when I post on Instagram, I used to say, click the link in my bio and tap on all these buttons. I know if you guys are like, if you remember all my teaching, everything, I always say that. But right now, I've changed a little bit. The link is still there. They can always click it, right? But in my post, I always say, what I say right now is DM me the word, maybe DM me the word one-on-one, or DM me the word client, or like, I always have a call to action. So if it's based on my one-on-one coaching program, I just say DM me Work with Kate, or DM me client, depending on what prompt I want, depending on what call to action I want them to do, right? Because the thing is, inviting them to your DM makes it easier for you to build relationship. I hope that makes sense. Inviting them, your audience, on Instagram to your DMs makes it easier for you to build relationship. So let's say you say DM me the word work with Kate, and they DM you the word work with Kate. Now you can more like want to know what is that's opportunity for you to actually go in details, like what is it they need, like what are they struggling with. You can go more into helping them figure out what they want, right? And how your product can help them achieve whatever it is that they want to achieve. All right. So, because the main thing is getting people into your DM. I know I used to hear this. Everything happens in the DM, right? Always see how you can get them, because that's engagement. The algorithm favors you when they know you got a lot of DMs going, like back and forth. It's part of engagement. Instagram counts it as part of engagement. Okay. So, you got to figure out how to get them in your DM, right? Call to action. Okay. So, our number 4 is knowing what time, when to post. All right. So, what time you post matters. We have, like, when you go on your insight, I think we used to have, when you go on your insight, you can see when your people are online. Okay. So, if I want to go live right now on Instagram, if I click on the live, Instagram will tell me how many people that are following me that are online right now. So it might be like you have 100 people right now, right, online, or 200 people online right now. So Instagram will tell you. And that, why is it telling you that? Because your audience are online. You can take advantage of it. That's what it is. But before, when you go to the insight, it will tell you when, or like what time of the day to post. So on Mondays, the time might be different from Tuesdays. All right. So that's why I love Instagram Insight. So if you go in the Insight, on Monday it might be like 12 p.m. is when your people are online. On Tuesday it might be like 1 p.m., right? So every day is different. So you gotta know when your people are online, so you take advantage of it. But what I would tell you is, if your Insight say post at 12 noon, post 1 hour or 30 minutes before 12 noon. Why did I say that? When you post before the peak hour, or the peak time, whatever it is, it's easier for you. Let's say you post 30 minutes before. That 30 minutes before, right? I want you to engage, right? Like people's post. It's like you're trying to beat the system, right? That's what we're going to do. And that's how you get people. So if your peak hour or whatever it is that you're supposed to post is like 5 o'clock, right? Post 4:30. Now, when you post at 4:30, what do? That 30 minutes, I want you to like 10 people's post, comment on 10 if possible. When I mean comment, not just emojis, I want you to give a valuable comment so that those people can have a response, and kind of like tagging you, because when they respond they tag you. But when you just have emojis, they just click emojis too. So it still doesn't fair for you, right? Give them valuable content. So that, let your 30 minutes be a valuable 30 minutes that you use to engage with people. Engage with people that are following you, I mean your followers, right? And engage with people that are not following you. So I say 10-10, right? You can do 5, like 5 posts from the people that are following you, comment on 5 posts from people that are following you. Now, on the other side, look for accounts that are bigger than you, or that are on your target, like look for target or your target audience, right? See if you can pick 5 people, like and comment on their post. I mean value, right? When you comment on their post, Instagram is taking note. Now, you already posted, right? Within that 30 minutes, your post is out there. You already like walking, like the algorithm is like something is going on. The engagement is like popping up and down. Let's say you did your engagement 30 minutes, right? And your peak hour is at 5, right? We're talking about 4:35, right? Within that 5 o'clock, the people that you commented on their post, if they didn't see it immediately, that's when they will see it. And remember, with the peak hour being at 5, now the algorithm already favored you because you were like engaging the 30 minutes before the peak hour. It kind of show your post to more people. The peak hour favors you and the algorithm favors you. Then it makes you get more reach, more likes, and more comments, and even more if you, sometimes you're lucky, have a lot of shares, right? Or like forwarding, whatever it is. That's the trick. Take advantage of that. So post 30 minutes or 1 hour and engage within that window time, whatever that time frame is. I want you to engage with people that are following you and people that are not following you. All right, so that's our number 4. Our number 5 and final is consistency. Because be consistent with your post. I have a lot of people, actually a lot of people are confused when you talk about be consistent. Like, be consistent, what is it? Be consistent. We say that a lot, right? Being consistent is like, it's not one size fit all, kind of. I know I keep saying that thing because one size fit all is like everyone is doing the same thing, right? But being consistent, it's whatever fits, like whatever you like, whatever fits in your schedule or in your lifestyle, whatever it is that you feel comfortable doing, which is like either you post once a week if that's what you want. Be consistent posting once a week. If you want to post twice a week, be consistent, post twice a week. If you want to post 3 times a week, keep to that, keep posting. I know people that post every day. I used to post every day depending on my account. It's a lot of work, right? But I've had like, I love to test things out. Sometimes when you post every day, your posts kind of compete with each other, making some of your posts kind of go to the graveyard and some pops out, right? And kind of like it doesn't favor you, and algorithm kind of like, pick and choose which one they want. But when you say this to someone else, they might have a different opinion, but this is my opinion, right? So but when you post once a week, twice a week, 3 times, so between 3 to 1 time a week is what I prefer right now. 3 times a week, 2 times a week, or even once a week is great, but let it be a value post. It doesn't have to have a long description. Let your post, like I said earlier, when I say your target audience pinpoint, which is our number 1, refer to that. Make sure your content solve a problem, right? You just don't post because you want to post. So post something that solves problems. Now if you want to post other things, like you're selling your product, or you have a lot of ideas that you want to all put on Instagram, do all that on your story, because that's another place for you to engage. The more you post on your story, the more people, how you have the poll, you can ask questions like this or that, or you can say ask me anything. Like, get engaged, because that's all that matters. If you post once a week, now you have all the time in your life to engage with people. You have all the time to post on your life, on your stories, right? Because the problem is when you post every day, you're like, oh, I have this, I have that, but posting once or twice a week or 3 times a week helps you kind of like get the posting out and then figure out on getting the needle move in your business, because it's part of the thing that will make you be successful, which is getting people to know you exist on your story. All right, give your offer, give value, post quotes, whatever it is you want to post. Let your story be another, like kind of like another word for people to actually know the real you. But your Instagram, the main Instagram account, can be like you posting 3 times a day. You can a week, sorry. You can have 2 value posts and maybe just have 1 quote to boost your people's energy, kind of boost them, like, hey, kind of, I love this quote kind of feeling, right? I want you to do that because it helps you grow. But don't forget about your story. Your story is very important, and in your story, like I said, encourage people to DM you, encourage people to click your link. But I love the DM part because, like I said, it helps you build more connection even faster. All right, so number 2. Oh, I already gave you my all 5. So apart from my content strategy, now I want to talk about my one-on-one coaching program. All right, but before I go there, I want us to kind of like refresh, let's recap what we talked about. We need content strategy in order for you to build or book a lot of like clients on Instagram. Number 1 is knowing your target audience problem and giving, let your content be about their problem, so solve problem. Number 2 is about you posting based on, oh god, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Number 2 is about you posting based on your client's needs, right? So whatever your client needs is, it doesn't matter what it is, just figure out how to solve their problem. Another one is adding call to action, right? The next is posting at the right time. All right, so figure out when your people are online and post at that time. So another thing again, figure out if your insight say post at 5, right? You can test it out. Sometimes my insight say like 12 and I posted at midnight and it's like fire. Like I got more engagement because a lot of people are awake at that time, right? So you can also, mix and match things. That will help you. And number 5 is, like, who is that? Hey, Kate. Oh, hi. Thank you for joining. So, and number 5 is you being consistent, right? Figure out how many times you want to post. You don't have to post once a day, once a week. You can post once or twice or 3 or 4 times. But if you want to do every day, it's up to you, so long as you're comfortable doing that. All right, don't do anything because the other person is doing it. Do what you feel comfortable with. I do every single day. I post, but it's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot. Oh my god, yeah, algorithm is something really crazy. Like it's really, yeah. I try to figure out. Yeah, it is. Is it? I don't know. You cannot figure it out, but the good thing is I've figured out the Instagram one. When I post on Instagram, I post like, if it's 30 minutes before, I post 30 minutes before. Let's say my peak hour says 5 o'clock, right? 5 p.m. or 12 noon. I post 30 minutes before the peak time. And within that 30 minutes, get engaged. Like people, comment, like get engaged. The algorithm is going to be like, look, something is popping there, right? It's going to be like, what's going on? And they want to know, right? And that's another way of putting your content out there before the peak hour. Now you algorithm has already noticed you, and coupled with that's your peak hour, that's when your people are online. Now they will show it to more people. So that's how you kill it. We're trying to work around the system, kind of beat the algorithm. I've not tried Facebook, but I'm gonna try that. Because I'm more on my group. So, but for Instagram, I figured that out. You get more engagement. So I don't focus more on my likes. I focus more on my share and my DMs, and that's the main thing. So likes, that doesn't mean that, please, you can always like my my post, always like my post, but the important thing to focus on if you really want to kill it is the comments, the DMs, and the forward. All right, so if someone share your content, it is great for you. If someone comment, it is great for you. If someone save them, is even better. All right, so think about that. All right, so we're done with our Instagram content strategy. So now I want to talk about my one-on-one coaching program, 0 to Unlimited Client. If you are, of course, you guys in my group, most of you are into service provider. You're into service like content provider, coaches, and all that, service-based businesses. And I know I work with moms, right? And a lot of moms have issues with, time management or even family support, right? Or even having the time, like there's no time, right? And that's why Zero to Unlimited Client, it's for you because it is a custom made program based on your need, based on your family needs, based on your business needs, right? When I say engage, right now, I just talked about how to post and engage on Instagram, right? Moms, we don't even have time for ourselves. We mom here, mom there, mom, like you don't have time. So why the Zero to Unlimited Client is good for you is, if you're supposed to engage on Instagram or social media for like 1 hour, we have to figure out how do we get this 1 hour. So maybe like 10 minutes engagement and you do something else. And while you're in the kitchen, we take advantage of 5 minutes. So that's the thing. We have to make it work. It's a lot of work. Like when I hear the overnight success stories, it to me it needs to be banned. That's like, to me, that's fraud. Because there's nothing like overnight success. There's nothing. All right, you have to put in the work. It takes time. It takes time for people to know you exist. It takes time for you to engage. It takes time for you to build relationship. It takes time for your audience to know, like, and trust you. It takes time. Yeah, it might be a week, it might be 2 weeks. Everyone is different. The speed or the energy that you have in getting people, because when I was growing up, my younger sister, oh, she is very good at making friends. I'm not, right? So the same thing happened in business, right? Some people might be faster, some people might not. Doesn't mean that you can do it overnight. No, it does take time. So have it at the back of your mind that whatever you do, be patient and be consistent. You will see results. It might not happen overnight. It might happen for the next lady, but maybe not for you. It's okay. Just go at your own pace. All right. So um that's my tip. But to work with me, DM me, email me the word work with Kate, and I will send you all the details you need to know about my one-on-one coaching, Zero to Unlimited Client. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this training, or you guys picked one or two tips, and see you guys here tomorrow. Please email me your questions, DM me your question, whatever it is, and I will do everything I can to answer it. All right, guys, take care. Thank you, Tila, for joining. Bye, guys.